Glenn Milburn back deep for Denver. And that ball is shanked badly off the side of the foot. You know, he has a slight groin pull, he being John Kidd. And whatever it is, and 7. From the gun. Elway, Shannon Sharp. He was tackled immediately by Stanley Richard. There's a late flag now coming.
Personal foul by the offense, number 79, unnecessary roughness. 15-yard penalty, repeat second down.
That's Dave Wydell, who's a team. Elway, deep, wide open Pritchard, touchdown Denver. Well, we expect a lot of fireworks. A 50-yard strike from Elway to his new weapon, Mike Pritchard.
Always goes deep. He steps underneath. That's his favorite scramble move. Pritchard goes deep, and he's beginning to use those two new weapons.
7-0. Denver strikes for Means in the backfield. Kapunu is the lead back. Humphreys, Sean Jefferson, he has a first down catch, and that's what you're talking about right there, Pat. That stay in motion. Flag on the play. Humphreys to Harmon, broken out nicely. That's Ray Crockett. Now, he is the spy in this game. He is assigned to stay with Ronnie Harmon, and he did. Away, far side, complete. Anthony Miller, his first catch as a Denver Bronco, and he's very close to the first down at the 30-yard line.
You will see.
Over the middle, this time Shannon Sharp, and Sharp has another first down catch. And you can see now, as John Elwell told us, the biggest... This is Rod Bernstein, a former Charger for 6 years, and Rod Bernstein has another first down as he pile drives his way to the 35-yard line. There's a little shovel pass to Bernstein. Bernstein hurdles people and takes it to the 21. One thing they don't want Bernstein doing too much is jumping. That's when he gets hurt a lot, but that time, nice little hurdling move for a 14-yard gain.
And a good lead block
from the Denver 20. This is Russell, the guy which you spoke just a moment ago. He's down to the 10, the 5, diving, touchdown, Denver. Two-yard run.
We said John Elway would have to use all his weapons if they were going to be as effective as they possibly could be. Well, thus far in 2 drives, they've used most of them.
Diego needs to get something going. Here's Tony Martin. This will be the first return he's going to be able to execute. And he's hit hard. At the 22, the ball has come loose. They're scrambling for it at the 15-yard line.
Gary, number Richard Smith, the special teams coach of the Broncos, felt they might get a turnover. Where a big guy like Shannon Sharp in the 2-back set with Leonard Russell can help you.
Shannon Sharp comes in motion. Elway dumps it. Complete. Bernstein diving. He's just short of the goal line. Stanley Richards over there. Pat, they are coming at him from all angles offensively.
Yeah.
Second and goal from the 1. Elway, tied pass, tackle eligible. Kirk Scrafford, and Scrafford could not hang on.
Get him.
There was a hold on the play anyway, so maybe he knew that. That's the reason he dropped the ball.
Hey, listen, with Elway, they're just as dangerous from here as they are on the 1-yard line.
Second and goal now from the 11-yard line. Elway over the middle to Sharp. Sharp makes the move inside the 5. He's to the 2. Elway being chased, in trouble, and going to be sacked. The first guy through was David Griggs, the linebacker, who pulled his new holder since Tommy Maddox was traded over to the Rams, and Elam is right down the middle. 17-0. But as you mentioned, San Diego making them at least settle for 3, and that's what they wanted.
Points or less with John Elway.
I agree. First and 15.
A strain
Means has got some blockers. They take out Burns. Means has a first down, and that was a very good call. They need Atron, 5, 6, 7, 9 yards as he brings it out to the 44-yard line. Harmon in motion. Means trying to get the first down, and he's got it. A year ago, they had the luxury of using Means and Marion Butts. 2nd and 10. Humphreys, delayed handoff to Means. Means with a big hole, and he's about a yard short of the first down. Elijah Alexander, who's making his first start. Number 58 was there to make the stop for the Broncos. They're going to be a yard short of the first down. Means, and he's got it. Means, all 237 pounds, firing forward. 2nd down and 10. Humphreys complete to Harmon. Harmon dives forward, and they got a first down to the 21-yard line. That's a 20-yard pickup.
Yeah, if San Diego is going to get back in this football game, Ronnie Harmon's going to have a lot to do with it.
Catches the last 2 years. First down. Humphreys buying time. Papuno, and Papuno takes it in for the touchdown. 22 yards, and that might get the Chargers back on to a more positive note after starting out 17-0 in a hole.
Yeah.
Delay handoff. Means almost fumbled it, and that play did not get underway at all.
Yeah, that was not a good two-point play attempt. There's lots of guys like this in the National Football League, but you ask them to block, you ask them to play special teams, and once in a while you ask them to catch the ball. And teams forget about guys like Alfred Papuno, and when you do, he slips into the open, catches the ball, and the next thing you know, you're right back in the ball game.
Delayed handoff. Bernstein across the 20 to the 21, maybe the 22.
You know, I think in the NFL, to be a really good team, Gary, you have to be able to win in multiple ways.
Bernstein goes in motion from the gun. Elway running out. Complete to Shannon Sharp. Sharp bounces off of one tackler, takes it to the 40-yard line. That's another play, Pat, where he stepped up, bought time, and found a man. 38 yards. That's how strong Sharp is. There's evidence there. Here's a misdirection to Bernstein. He's got the corner. Stanley Richard is over and picks him up. It's a first down to the 15. Boy, the misdirection really caught San Diego napping. Scrimmage now just short of the 15. 216 yards in total offense for Denver. There's Bernstein going high. Now, going back to that again, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but they have shown Bernstein time and time again on tape to quit jumping. Yeah. 2nd down and 5. Leonard Russell. Russell's got the corner to the 5. Being wrestled out by Dwayne Harper. Pat, when they get those shoulders turned up the field, a guy like Russell, you know Dwayne Harper, it's his worst nightmare. 3. Bernstein. He's got a touchdown. There is a flag. Hold it. A flag on the play as Bernstein backed in on the goal line area. Denver.
Holding by the offense, number 64. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
That's John Nylander, who has been inserted in that left guard position. Elway to Melbourne. Glenn Melbourne to the 5. Touchdown, Denver. Wow. To exhort his troops as they're down now 24-6. And trying to read his lips there. He's probably saying, hey, guys, wins the quarterback. He has Humphreys healthy, but has had a chance to get it going here. And here's Eric Bieniemy. Bieniemy's had a very strong preseason. He's matured a lot. He got married in the offseason. 2nd and 5. Humphreys looks one way. He's going to take off. Nope. Throw it to Bieniemy. Bieniemy streaking down the near side. And he's to the 48. And Steve Atwater slams him backwards from the 49. Bieniemy again. And the former Colorado Buffalo is inside the Denver end of the field at the 47. Shane Dronette, number 99, made the stop there.
They've got that tonight so far.
2nd down and 6. Humphreys going deep, wide open. Sean Jefferson, touchdown San Diego. Ray Crockett was blistered on that play. A 47-yard completion. Sells in a hole.
This has been a game of big plays so far, and San Diego is right back in the game because of another big play. This one to Sean Jefferson.
There's a little flea flicker going back to Elway, to Pritchard, intercepted by Darren Carrington. The guy who had 7 picks last year for San Diego, alertly was able to stay with Pritchard and come up with the interception.
You don't fool Darren Carrington often. No, 13 interceptions over the last 2 years, Gary.
They start Denver's into the field. Natron Means cut back. Good vision. He's down to the 30, still winding his way to the 29. And that is what you see in all outstanding running backs. Vision to see what's not there and what is there. And he found Humphreys going deep, save, wide open, touchdown. That's his first career catch.
Hey, if you're going to make one, your first career catch, make it for a touchdown. He dropped 2, but then comes back and gets these Chargers right back in the ball game. And Stan Humphreys has hung in there. They'll go for 2 points again. They'll go for 2 points again.
Lead to 3. Humphreys double pumping back to the end zone, nothing there. Johnny Barnes, 85, is in the game for the first time. Now we've got a little shoving and pushing going on. From the gun, Elway, nice catch by Shannon Sharp. That's a first down, and that was not an easy catch. Gordon again on the tackle, a 10-yard gain. And so on 3rd and 3, Elway makes the connection, and Shannon Sharp now has 6 catches for 80 yards in the game.
Yes,
Elway, and is there going to be a flag? Yes. That was Sean Van Horst, who is their nickelback, reaching in, and that'll be a pass interference call.
Pass interference by the defense, number 25, automatic first down.
Yeah, other than the interception, John Elway has thrown the ball perfectly tonight. If his guys can't get it, they're not going to be intercepted. And if there is going to be a play, it's going to be pass interference.
Say called off the blitz. Elway being flushed out, tackled, and he throws the ball away at the last moment as he was hit from behind. Chris Mims and also Sean Lee were after him.
They call that grounding.
I think they did. Intentional grounding on Elway, who tried to avoid the sack back in. Chris Mims, first-round draft pick out of Tennessee. Second down, 22 yards to go. Elway trying to get the ball back, and he does to Mike Pritchard. He makes the catch at the 25-yard line, a 30-yard connection. Kept anybody out of this. He's 5 of 6 now in this drive.
Is that Cadence?
And as he scrambles up, dumps it off. Pritchard showing that running back ability. Takes it inside the 15-yard line. Elway wants a timeout, and he's going to get it. Like they're playing with 20 guys out there. First down now. Russell comes in motion. Elway finds some time. Shannon Sharp, nice tackle by Junior Seau.
Junior Seau plays defense like he's the only guy in the field. Like he has
one timeout remaining for Denver. Elway, and a diving catch is made by Derek Russell. Boy, that is the reason they think he is going to be something special. They're in a hurry now. 12 seconds. Going to try to spike it. No, he's going to use the timeout. That's third down and a yard. Elway, and it's intercepted. Picked up. Stanley Richard comes out of there. He could go all the way. Stanley Richard, who had 1 interception the entire 93 season, takes it for the touchdown.
Can you believe the Chargers go in at halftime with a lead? Unbelievable. 98-yard return by Stanley Richard. This has been a game of big plays. Not little plays, but big ones.
Yard interception return.
Elway has an awful lot of confidence in his arm, but he was trying to drill that in among 3 defenders, 3 white jerseys. And the guy right there, Stanley Richard, read it perfectly, made a good catch because the ball was thrown hard. And a pretty good escort he had. And honestly, I'm shocked San Diego's ahead this time.
San Diego remarkably with the lead. Jefferson in motion. Ronnie Harmon off the right side, and he's going to walk in for 2. This is a incredible turnaround in this football game. Interceptions. Oh, is he hit by Reuben Davis as he got the ball away. Bernstein had it. It looked like for a stride. They're saying incomplete. But Reuben Davis, I think, was late on a hit on John Elway. And Davis, at 320 pounds, it's a wonder Elway got up. On the other end, Bernstein has not gotten up. Davis, when he hits you, you know you're hit with all this tonnage coming on top of you, as he was the guy who was late.
Here's a roughing, Reuben Davis, number 93. They like mismatches with him and centers. That's a mismatch with him and a quarterback. AFC West.
A lot of people feel this may be the year that the AFC West becomes the #1 division. Second down, 11. Elway. And a rolling catch is made by Shannon Sharp. You can see he looks to him. He has such a comfort level with this guy, who last year had 81 catches. That's a 12-yard pickup and a first down. He's 8 for 92 tonight. First down at the 29. Leonard Russell bends it against the grain. Nice ad-lib move. He's to the 20. He's got the first down. It's a pretty nifty runner for as big a guy as he is.
Yeah, for a guy you think about as a power runner, that was a heck of a run by Leonard Russell.
Uh-oh, there's no chance to avoid anybody there. That's the 3rd sack of the night. And guess who it is? Number 55, All-World, Junior Seau.
Now remember, Seau did not have a single sack a year ago, Gary. And if these Chargers are going to emerge in the AFC West team.
That's Seau's 2nd sack of the night. This is a 42-yard field goal now. Trying to tie it up. Jason Elam, he's got plenty of leg, and he does. Elam. Right down the middle, 42 yards away, and we're all even at 27. He's a legitimate 4'3", 40-yard man. Spins off of people, stays on his feet to the 35, the 40. He's out to the 50-yard line. Well, that's what they were looking for. His explosive ability. They were saying he's a north-south runner, and he was there. 48-yard return. Well, that is up to date through that kick, showing you what the special teams have done, how they're impacting the game, the returns on kickoffs. There's a reverse to Sean Jefferson. He's got blockers to the 40, 35, and he goes out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds on the near side by Ray Crockett. Humphries, good protection. Now gets it off far side, complete the means. There's a flag on the plays. He makes a nifty move to get close to the 25-yard line. He got away from Mike Kroll, but we're going to have a penalty against San Diego. Check that, Denver. Former
Personal
standout.
foul, roughing the passer by the defense, number 90. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
In the corner, he was waiting for the receiver to make his cut. Sean Jefferson, it never happened. Good coverage that time by Ben Smith. He's 7 yards away. And Carney, who had a career year last year, hitting 29 field goals in a row, which is an NFL record, twice hitting 6 in a game, has given San Diego a 30-27 lead. Elway, Bernstein, change of direction. Bernstein to the 40, 45, 50, and he takes a couple of Chargers with him for an extra couple of yards to the 42, a 25-yard rumble.
For a big pass.
Holding by the offense, number 79, 10-yard penalty, receive first down.
That's Dave Wydell, the center. Elway to Milburn. Across the 30 to the 32-yard line. The dust flying. Junior Seau with the tackle. Trail 30-27. Elway with time. And a nice catch at the 47-yard line by Mike Pritchard. He had to adjust on that one and adjusted very well and makes a 15-yard catch. For the night, he's 9 for 107. Leonard Russell thundering ahead to the 41-yard line. And right now, that offensive line is coming off the ball. That was Ray Lee Johnson, who had a a free ride for a couple of yards. Finally got him down. The elbow. First down. Elway dumps it nicely to Clark, who just checked in. And Clark hammers the pile backward for a first down move to the 30, an 11-yard pickup. Elway again finding Clark over the middle. What touch this guy can have at times. He looked, he had pressure coming. A nice soft toss over the middle. And Clark has it very close to another first down at the 20-yard line. And it's going to be Bernstein, a little change of direction. He's to the 10, he's to the 8, first and goal. He missed somebody penetrating and then was able to get up the field. It was Sayal who is able to elude and get a 12-yard gain on the play. Opener against the Raiders. Elway, rifle shot to Anthony Miller, and he'll be stopped short of the 5-yard line. David Griggs, number 92 over there. Elway over the middle. The catch is made by Sharp. Touchdown, Denver.
They can beat you with the long ball, Gary, for touchdowns. They can power the ball for touchdowns, which we've seen tonight as well. And then they can finesse you as well.
5-yard touchdown catch. And Nathan Means gets some yardage across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 4. It's going to be Harmon. He's tackled instantaneously by Ben Smith, but that may be enough for the first down. Harmon grounded immediately, but did he get enough for the first down? 12:37 left in the game. The Broncos by 4. Humphries in trouble. Gets off a screen to Nathan Means. Means is going to be tackled by Keith Burns, the rookie from Oklahoma State. Humphries, delay handoff to Means. Natron across the 30, hammers his way to the 31. He's a couple of yards short of the first down. It'll bring up a third down. He now has carried the ball 14 times for 67 yards. And he lead back to Means. Natron Means fighting forward. He got it. That's that little surge, that little burst, that ability to move the pile that's going to pay big dividends to this team as he moved it out to 36. Now we have Atwater getting into it along with Deems May. 5 years played with the Detroit Lions. Third down, 8 yards to go. Humphries complete to Sean Jefferson. He's very close to the first down. I think they're going to give him the first down mark as he caught the ball across the 45-yard line. Papunu to the 40, rambling inside the 35, breaks 1 or 2 tackles and almost broke it. Papunu, who's so underrated, went 25 yards. They're going to mark it just short of the 25-yard line. We have a Bronco down. That is Keith Burns, the rookie,
another
who is down at the 40.
Chargers have to be thinking touchdown, Gary. 7:50 remaining in the ball game, down by 4. You can't turn the ball over, but they're thinking touchdown.
First down for the 25. Means has got a head of steam on at the 20. First sit close to the 15-yard line. He's one of those backs, Pat, that seems to get stronger as the game wears on. You always hear about running backs have to carry the ball 12, 13 times before they really get it going. He has 17 carries now, 84 yards, and Darrell Hall is down. Now, Hall was out in the preseason with a shoulder injury. In the game, 2nd and 1. And here's the guy you were just talking about, and moving the pile and gets the first down. Current drive, 15th play of the drive. Means again, lowering his head, and the pile moves to the 5-yard line. In motion, the enemy straight ahead and powers his way. He may have a first and goal, and I think he does. Well, he looked like he was shot out of a cannon as he went straight up the field, and he got the first and goal. 19th play of the drive, consuming over 10 minutes. Handoff Means, diving, touchdown, San Diego, and they've taken the lead. Boy, that was a real gut check drive, wasn't it? They just kept hammering, and finally Means culminates it with a 1-yard drive, or with 4:01 left in the game. So this is just set up for John Elway, isn't it? This is Leonard Russell. Nylander throws the block. Russell goes airborne to the 32-yard line. Gain of 7 yards on the play.
You're right.
They gave him 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2. Little shovel pass to Bernstein. First down 40. He's to the 50. And so Elway is halfway there. He's at the 50-yard line. Derek Russell threw a big block on that play. That's a 17-yard gain. Clock now down to 3 minutes to go.
Okay.
Where they mark it. Elway, pressure up the middle, throws near side. Mike Pritchard makes a catch inside the 40 to the 39. That's another first down. Yeah, this is just John Elway time. I mean, this is familiar. 12-yard pickup on the play. We have 2:12 left in the game. This time Elway keeps it and throws it. And Bernstein is tackled by Seau at the 33. That's the 4. From the gun again. 2nd and 4. Everywhere. Elway underthrows this one. Intended for Anthony Miller. It's picked off by Stanley Richard. Now, is it a free play because of the penalty flag? That's one of those plays, those underthrows that they call in the huddle. Except Richard was right there. But I think it is a free play. Let's. Elway to Miller. And Dwayne Harper had inside coverage. Junior Seau came late with a hit. We're going to have a roughing the passer.
And that's a good call. Junior Seau will disagree with it, but he went right to the face of Elway. Elway just hangs in there.
Personal
Two premier
foul.
players.
Roughing the passer by the defense.
It wasn't that rough. It was just.
Elway, a little shovel to Bernstein. Bernstein to the 5. Fights his way to the 3. The game against Arizona. Here we go. 2nd and goal from the 4. Elway sprinting. And the ball came loose.
Came out of his hands.
It threw it. He started to throw it. It came loose, and I think Seau got it. It's like incredible. He started to throw it, and the ball just came out of his grasp.
Just comes loose. And there's Seau.
Wow.
We said Seau was always around the ball. We said Seau was one of the biggest game changers in the NFL. And once again, he does it. I mean, that's a remarkable finish.
Well, you know, last year the Broncos couldn't win the close games. They were first quarter, came back to win this one. And we had, as Pat mentioned earlier, a little bit of everything. This was a magnificent beginning to the 75th NFL season. A great beginning for us here at TNT.
I mean, if you liked offense, you liked some bizarre plays, it couldn't got much better.
Well, I would imagine that this will be a very popular choice. Our Cadillac player of the game is going to be Junior Seau, who came up with what is now called a fumble recovery. He had 12 tackles, 2 sacks, and as we've mentioned so many times, the energy, the vitality that he brings to the game. He is an all-world linebacker.